Rich, can I get another dime?
I got 3 players left.
So what? Vito's up for it, right?
Fuck do I gotta be? Only, it's up the ante.
Hey, sure? He entered me for 7 G's already.
Is that all? I'll make that back from Vito in an hour.
Count this chooch out another dime.
This is how not to gamble. And Davey from The Sopranos is a great example of this, because what the hell was he thinking? You know what I mean? Like, you're at the card table, you're borrowing money from mobsters, and you're losing at that. It's always chasing that next win streak, which he does, and it ultimately leads to his downfall. He loses pretty much his entire life savings to this.
It's just a stutter step. Like I said, it's no biggie.
Difference gets tacked on to the principle. You know that.
Yeah, I understand.
I don't take this personally, but I don't want to see your face at any of my games until you... I know. It's just a stutter step.
Yeah, I heard Tony was here. Soprano. I'm a friend of his.
Do I know you?
Yeah, you know me. I own Ramsey Sports and Outdoor.
Doc, AC's the best.
Davey, what the hell are you doing here?
Hey, I was just driving by. I thought I'd stop and say hello. Someplace you got here.
Yeah, regular Taj Mahal.
Was that Frank Sinatra Jr. in there?
Yeah. It's a friend of my uncle's. He flies in.
Wow. This really is an executive game. I didn't really expect a gamble night.
You need 5 G's just to sit in this game.
Oh, come on. Can't you float me? You know, short term.
Davey, don't say short if you don't mean short.
Another bad decision right here. You know, you're already in the hole, already behind on your payments. Why would you think you could sit in on this game? A lot of the buzzwords like credit, just a stutter step, all of that just means like I'm losing until I'm not. I'm just going to hit big. And that's exactly how the house gets you. It's going to play to his downfall.
Make room. New blood coming in.
Look at this fucking lineup.
Same as you, to the front door.
Hi, Rich.
Hi, Rich.
You want some locks? I got some nice fresh locks.
You got some fucking balls, you know that?
I do.
I should stab you in the fucking eye.
Oh, what did I do? Well, what you did is you lost your whole entire life to the house.
Let me fucking embarrass you. Outside now, I want to talk.
What about ball? You make the rules.
No, I don't make them. They've always been there. Now you get this. Davey Scatino doesn't pay you a fucking penny until I get mine first.
Oh.
That's the tax you get for raising your hands in my game.
Here's an example of how the house always wins. Because not only is Davey in debt to Richie, but also gets into debt with Tony. And Tony sets up the line where, look, nobody else gets paid until the house gets paid.
I get mine first, then you get yours. That's the way it's gonna be. I don't do something, how's it gonna look? You like it?
This is Eric's Jeep.
Oh my God. Is this Eric Scatino's Jeep?
Yeah, but it's yours now.
And here's an example of another thing that Davey fucked up. You're mixing your life with gambling. It's never gonna work. We've all seen the story about the guy that sold everything and put everything on black, right, at a fucking roulette table. And it lands on black, and now he looks like he's on top of the world. But what about the other side of that? You know, what if it lands on red? You know, what about you get into an underground card game? What about you using multiple mob bosses as lines of credit on their underground game, not paying them back? How do you think that's going to go?
His dad sold it to you?
Yeah, you know, something like that. You want to act holier than now? You go right ahead, but I'm not giving it back. I'm gonna take that car, I'm gonna sell it to Pussy, and then I'm gonna buy clothes and food and shoes and CD players and all the rest of the shit that I've been buying since the day you were born. Everything this family has comes from the work I do.
All right, Tony, that's enough.
A grown man made a wager. He lost. He made another one. He lost again. End of story.
And that's how casinos really get you. They're designed to take your money. If you're willing to give them your money, essentially going to come down to just a grown man making a decision. Whether it be right or wrong, it's still going to be a grown man making a decision. And this is exactly what the casinos do.
Take that high moral ground and go sleep in a fucking bus station if you want.
Fuck your gangster father, and fuck this.
And here's a good moral dilemma. If your dad goes and blows everything on a hand of blackjack, your college fund, your car that he bought you, the house, does all of that, puts it on black, and loses, are you going to blame the house for taking his money and taking his bet? Or are you going to blame your dad for making that bet in the first place? You know, and that's the moral dilemma.
So what's his fucking doctor's?
I'm sorry, Tony. I wouldn't do anything to insult you. Our kids go to the same school together.
The end of the day, you're going to have to pay the money to the house. And this is the exact same if you were to go to an actual casino. You're going to try and collect. And we just saw a NBA player, get thrown in jail because he didn't pay his gambling debt. If you don't pay your credit at a casino, they will throw you in jail.
Tony, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just having some bad luck.
Just got worse.
I'm gonna come back.
Hey, pal, with the rum lotion. Put 3 cases of that in my car.
Got it.
That's not a mistake. No, I want another 14 gross of the model number 4784. Plastic picnic cooler. Just ship them. I'll worry about selling them.
Red. Fuck blue. Red sells.
Put it here. Put that on the store tab.
Coolers are like scissors. Everybody wants one. Nobody has a fucking idea how much they cost. You put.
And this is that example of how it literally integrated into his life. I mean, look, Tony is the house that he owes money to. Richie, the house that he owes money to. And they're all things that in the long run are going to turn back on him because you didn't have the money in the first place. If you're gambling on credit, you don't have the money to gamble in the first place. And now it's cost him everything. It not only cost him his son's car, but now it's costing his business. The business isn't even registered under his name.
Put a Nigerian out on the street. Have him sell these for a couple, $3 a piece. Who's not gonna say fuck it? Give me one.
I have to move some cash around. If I'm gonna lam it, I'm going with a fucking package. I'm not gonna be like Mickey Masuko. That poor prick, he had 5 fucking minutes to run. He ended up in some rat-infested motel down in Elvis country.
What is that?
Anyway, there are no Jews or Italians.
I don't get it.
It's starting. It's fucking starting.
Get back in your office, David.
I'm opening my mail, and it's a lawsuit. There's a fucking lien on the building. They're gonna close me down.
Davey, not fucking now, okay?
They're gonna know after this that it's fraud. I'm gonna go to jail for this.
Get the fuck back in your fucking hole! Now! Davey, you're doing a good job.
And that's exactly what the casinos are saying when you keep gambling. You're doing a great job. That you're one hit away. Put everything on this hand of blackjack right here. They don't care. They don't give a fuck. Get back in and keep gambling. That's all that they're thinking about.
When's one of these vendors gonna realize I'm never gonna pay him and call the cops?
When your fucking credit runs out, Diamond Jim. Until then, get on the fucking horn and order. Unless you're ready to pay us the principal you owe us.
How much? How much did you fucking lose?
Everything.
What do you mean, everything?
Everything. For Christ's sakes, Vic, everything. The savings, the business, everything.
You're never going to win if you try and gamble. You know what I'm saying? Against the house. You're never going to win. Like, there's no way you could win. And this happens in the casinos way more often than you think.
Davey, don't tell me you blew Eric's college fund. Jesus Christ. Jesus. asshole. How could you do that? Well, I'm paying for that kid's education.
Thank you. Thank you. You're a great man, Vic. I got involved with some bad people. And I got in debt to them. And fucking Tony Soprano. All right? Yeah. Tony fucking Soprano.
Davey isn't a villain. He's a cautionary tale. In The Sopranos, the executive game exposes character. Davey brings compulsion. The house brings structure. Structure wins. If you're going to play, play by the rules that protect you or don't play. Next episode, we'll break down another legendary D-Gen, Howard Ratner, Uncut Gems. Subscribe if you want more honest breakdowns of fictional gamblers and the real-world lessons they teach.